Morning, folks. It's a little wet. It rained just a little bit more last night. Not much, just a little. So we're going to go spread some fertilizer till it dries off a little bit. We've got 1 load of potash. The field that I'm wanting to plant next, it should be the driest. It calls for a little bit of potash, so we get it on and then we'll be in good shape. Dad's going to start planting corn here this afternoon again. The other day he managed to get like 30 or 40 acres in, so hopefully he can make a dent in that, and yeah, we can get some stuff in the ground. Someone pointed out that that coffee cup must be like a safety switch. Watch this. Meal wagon. Also, the AGCO guys, service tech from Ohio Ag, Monty, they're down here. They're trying to get the fertilized system on this thing ready to go. We're not putting on a starter, but the next place they're going, I believe, is. So I was like, hey guys, I can't plant this morning, so they came down here and kind of messing with it. I don't think that tank's had water or anything in it till today. So who knows? Maybe we'll try some starter through it. Wasn't really planning on it though. There's our fertilizer. Doing its thing. Fertilizing. All right, what we got for lunch? Looks like Olivia's got a hot dog. Hey. What you got for what do you got to eat there? Have that. Aww. Yeah, we got some leftover brisket, pasta salad, macaroni, hot dogs, carrots, celery. Did you guys make all this?
Maybe.
Maybe. One thing that's going to be interesting when we're in that momentum, if you look across this field, it looks pretty level. Not going fast enough. But when you're in this field, it feels bumpy as crap, and it is. So it's going to be really interesting to see, even on this field that looks pretty flat, how much flexibility that planter's doing, how much it's moving up and down and contouring. So hopefully we can capture that on video. This field is one of our rougher fields, and that is because when we bought this farm, this is a 65-acre field. I believe it was 4 or 5 fields. There was a road through the middle of it, there was a tree line through the middle, there was a fence row in the middle of it. So we tore all that stuff out, and now this field's just really bumpy. Normally I've been spreading between 16 and 18 miles an hour. This field, it's bumpy at 10, so very bumpy. It's going to be interesting to see, like I say, that planter moving.
Morning everybody, or almost afternoon I guess it is. I'm going to plant some corn here today. Drawing up, I think we're going to go this railroad. It's going to be close, not dragging the units. Kind of close back there. Getting closer on back to the middle, I think, too. Hard to see this 30 minutes. I think we're going to make it this close. Got 41 acres here this field to do. Been strip tilled. See how it goes here. Try to show you how this thing unfolds. Let the hitch down a little bit. Do the fold and hit the wing wheels down. Put the button gear, the hydraulic flow. So now the wheels will go down, wing wheels will go down, pick it up off the center there. Now we can unfold it. Gotta hold this button up here. That's the fold box here and the markers. Gotta have the tractor in neutral because it'll roll forward a little bit probably. Usually does. Okay, we got that. Put the plant, put the hitch down to where we need it. And now getting all the monitors set. See what we can do here. Gotta get the farm in here. Okay, now we got down here getting the population. Gonna turn the master switch on. This is the section controls, individuals, this is the main one. Now we gotta go up here. We gotta go to setup, farm name, client farm. We gotta go to the farm name, more, make active. Got the same variety in there, so that should be good to go. Now get the field view. like everything's ready to start. So now we got to turn the vacs on. Now the vacs are running. We can't prime this planter like Brian does his. And this is a ground drive, so that's why we can't prime it. So we just got to go forward a little bit and it'll start. I'll probably use it on the first round. I usually use a marker. See how far I'm off. It's just strip tilt off. You see right through there, it's really off. So I don't know what happened there. So I think we're ready to plant. And we'll move forward a little bit, look down, see what's happening here. See if we get anything. Get my auto steer, and it should take me everywhere. Oops, got to turn on the tractor here. Now I'll probably have to go back out because it's got a fault. Probably so. We are planting. Now we'll put the marker down. There it gets down now. So I got cruise control. I hit this SV1, and that's about 5.5 miles an hour. That's how fast we're running. I think everything's working. At least there ain't no beeping. Looks like everything's working. Simulation 99.3.
I think little dude's racing me. All right, let's go plant. All right, guys, like I said when I was running the floater, this field is not nearly as level as it looks. So there's lots of instances in this field where I predict this toolbar is going to be doing some Fendt type stuff and floating pretty good. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that goes. And yeah, we should really be able to see some flexibility. And like I say, in a field that looks fairly flat. For example, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this field has lots of little dips in it. This used to be a railroad bed right over there. Over here was a road, so very uneven terrain. And you can see that toolbar just contouring to it. Really doing a good job. We're running 100% ground contact. According to the 2020, which if I'm not mistaken right, that means that our gauge wheels are not leaving the ground in any way, so we're maintaining a planting depth that we've already, that we set. So that's good. That's definitely what you need, especially in corn. And beans is not as huge, as they're a little bit more forgiving there, but in corn that is very crucial. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Here you can see the old railroad bed. It's kind of swelled out. And there you can see the toolbar. It's really contouring to that real nice. Look at that flex. Vaguely looks like a Case IH truck up there, and I see a dude wearing a red shirt. Ken, that you?
Okay, I think my camera's just about dead. The battery's here. I'll try to tell you what I'm doing. This, I made a round, got out and checked the depth, and on the ends here where they didn't strip till, as you can see, I checked it, then on out in there where I'm on the row, it's really about 2 inches deep, pretty consistent, and back here where it's not been strip till, it's about 1.25 inches, maybe a little more, and I've got quite a bit of downforce, pneumatic downforce, and it goes clear across, it's not individually rowed, so if I got 60 pounds, how much that downforce that is, I don't know, but it doesn't fluctuate. Wherever you set it in here, this air compressor.
This is an old fence row that had a tree line in it, so it's pretty rough right through here. You can see the ditch where it kind of tapers down through there, so yeah, we're maintaining 100% ground contact, going right through it. Oh man, the case guy finally left, but the field's done, so head to the next one. Now, just to clarify, that was our dealer, not a guy from Case IH. He also planted some crops down this way, so he was just in the area checking on some stuff. Oh yeah, we're about 33 acres into the next field. Got a phone call when we started this field, and I just got off the phone. I didn't think he was ever going to hang up. The dinner that I made in this tractor magically is now cold. I'm kidding. I definitely threw it in the microwave before we came over here. But now I'm going to eat some cold macaroni. Should be delicious. All right, we are just about out of seed, so we're going to go get the tender here in a minute. Never hooked up to it. I had filled this box pretty full. We got rained out the other day, so we planted right at 100 acres this afternoon. And yeah, oh, wrong button. Didn't pick the planter up. We need to pick the planter up before we turn. Anyways, we're going to keep on planting. We have good weather until about 10 o'clock tomorrow, so hopefully we can get some stuff done. Time to get out and take a stretch, see what kind of job we're doing, take a leak, place some cameras. You can see the field very wet. A nice dried out from last night. We are making some dust on the surface, but we can definitely go a couple days without rain. We're nowhere near a drought. Yep, just cruising along. And we out of seed. Haven't started dropping pop yet, but it's coming. Yep, there we go. Just dropped the first one. Ew. Things are pretty accurate. They just told me we're at 0 and we've went, I don't know, half an acre. So that's pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to fold up, head over to get my truck. It is just right across the road. The bins are just right there. We're going to throw some seed in here and see where we're at. All right, that took 45 seconds. I'll try filling it in the folded position this time. That part of the planter doesn't really move, so it should not matter. In fact, we're actually at a little bit of a downward angle, so it might be a little bit easier to hit. All right, we're looking for at least 8,000 pounds. All right, we have a tender full of beans, we have a cup full of coffee, and we have an empty bowl. Let's go do this. There's my girl. From what I've been able to gather, it's best to pull your auger out before you get all the way up there, just because those handrails, they kind of get in the way a little bit with the tender wagon, but not a big deal. Might have made a boo-boo. Hear the sound of an engine running? It ain't. Ran out of gas. I can't put this back in. That's quite the predicament. Sir, do you have gas? Gasoline?
According to what kind of gas you want.
Lord,
Fendt came to the rescue.
Yeah, that took a little longer than I'd like to admit, but we're ready to roll. That's better. Right there, it's just beeping where we're filling in every now and again. We've already planted part of this, as you can see, so whenever it beeps, we just filled in for a second and then it stopped. Well, now we're planting again. We're in an area that has not had any coverage done, so we're planting good. Planter is running well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need someone to bring the thunder, but I don't think it's happening. I think everybody's in bed. Sure hope we don't forget about that electric pole. That would be bad. Well, we didn't forget about it, but I still wish it wasn't there. Now we got a pole dance. Pole dancing at night. Just seems natural. Yeah, all right, on to the next one. But first we fuel. High speed. We're moving. Oh, how I wish someone would have brought the thunder. 40 gallons a minute would be nice.
Yep, the Fendt's hungry. Gotta keep her fed. Realistically, I probably need like 50, but I know I won't run out if I get 100.
Gotta get some of that while we're here.
We probably don't need it, but I'll be darned if I'm going to stay up till 2 in the morning and have to quit because we're out of government juice.
Shh, everyone be quiet. Don't wake George. He's sleeping. Alright, we have 88 acres of ground that has been turbo-tilled. Looks beautiful. Should plant well. Here's a cool little tidbit I didn't realize. This tractor does have the Vario grip system, which means you can control the PSI of both front and back tires. We are in road mode. Now we are in field mode. Just give it a minute. You'll hear the air bleeding off. Oh, hear that? We are at 36 on the rear. We are going to be at 20 here soon. Here's where momentum's at. We're still at 54 PSI on it. It'll take a little bit and that'll eventually start dropping down. One thing that will be interesting to see is with the furrow, with the smart farmers, see what our soil moisture in this field is. The last field we were at 45%, which is definitely wet. This field, on the other hand, it has been turbo-tilled, so this spring, maybe it'll be a little drier.
We got one row unit that's kind of acting a little funky, so we're going to check it out real quick. It's still planting. It has not failed. It's just not quite where I want it to be. It's not quite at 145. It's tapering off around 135. Let's see if we got a block seed tube or something like that. All right, see what we got. Moon's trying to come out. I think the storms are trying to roll in too.
Gotta get that flex. Oh yeah, there it is. Do your thing. This field is 88 acres. We started at 1120. Let's see what we can make happen. We've done 20 acres now. It's 12 o'clock. Ends always take a little bit of time, so see how long this takes us. We probably are gonna have to get a seed fill up. That's gonna throw a mild kink into things because we're like 5 miles from the seed tender. Well, 30 acres of inroads later, we're going back and forth. Now, one thing is for sure, this field is way smoother than the other two I was in earlier. Yeah, the first one especially, there by the grain bins, like I say, it does not look that rough or uneven, but it's very rough and uneven. This one, nice and smooth. We're going 12 miles an hour, it just feels like we're floating. Still sending it. Almost halfway done. That'll do. Wet hole right here though. This could be interesting. If we hit it at 11, we should go right through it. Not even sticky. We made it. Perfect. Alright, we are half done. Been in this field, I think like an hour and 20 minutes. So at the end rows, that's not bad. Hopefully we can finish it in an hour. And then we'll be out of here before 2 o'clock. Alright, let's go. We planted 2 pots of coffee today. That's enough. Check in on my brother. I think he's still stripping.
Yellow.
Yep, how you getting along?
I have moved into the big field on about 4 acres in.
Oh snap. Alright. We are in the home stretch now. We're done with the field. Alright, we got done with the field in 2 hours and 25 minutes. 87.2 acres. I'm sleepy. How do I do this? There we go. And we hit that. What first we got? Alright, we're heading back to the sheds. It's 2 a.m. and we have officially caught the sprayer on soybean burn down ground. We have roughly 500 acres in the ground. Dad mostly sprayed the corn burn down first, but now we're out of bean fields that have been sprayed. So weather pending, maybe we'll be in here tomorrow. I don't know. It's supposed to rain all night, so probably not. But if not, we'll have to wait on Dad to spray. While he's spraying, I might be spreading some fertilizer. We'll just have to see. BJ's still here. He just got done strip tilling for the night, so he's gonna give me a ride to my pickup, and I'm gonna leave us here. Well, the strip till rig stood out in the field. He didn't quite get done with that field tonight. There's an open bay in the barn, so I like to keep stuff inside when we can. Let's go home.